What is up guys, Spy Gaming here, and today I'm going over the top 5 mods that will improve your Elden Ring experience. With Elden Ring being out for a few months now, and everyone debating on if the Barbarians of the Badlands DLC is legit, I figured I would dive into the known facts and tackle the modding community. For this list, we will be specifically going over the mods that improve gameplay elements without adding anything new to the core parts of the game. Coming in at number 5 is the Detailed Item Descriptions mod. If you are an Elden Ring player and feel like the vanilla descriptions are missing some pizzazz, then this mod is for you. In the vanilla version of Elden Ring, the item descriptions are barely descriptions and typically only provide lore of the items. What mod author Dziggy did is decided to rewrite the descriptions for each item in the game to provide much more detail on their effect descriptions. This includes spells, equipment, and weapon skills. The Detailed Item Descriptions mod provides much more detail and actually gives it an accurate idea of what the item does. It even includes exact numbers and type of effect, so if an item inflicts damage, you will know how much it is, or if it gives a buff, you will now know what the buff does and how long you are buffed for. It is simply a must-have quality of life mod that improves the overall Elden Ring experience. There is even an optional file that uses color text to differentiate status effects. Number 4, pause the game. Elden Ring can get pretty hectic at times and requires players to make split-second decisions that can mean life or death in the lands between. On top of that, the vanilla version of Elden Ring implements a pause system that does not actually pause the game in the background, making it almost useless when in the middle of an epic boss battle. Mod author TechieW saw this as a problem and created a mod that allows players to actually pause the game and take a moment's rest to look through their inventory without having to worry about being attacked in the background. Number 3, disable rune loss on death. Have you ever been mere runes away from a level up, only to be killed by a hawk-eyed archer, rolling boulder, or a stray roll off the side of a deadly cliff? The worst part is not your death, but the loss of those precious runes. Well, not with this mod. This is yet another great mod by the mod author TechieW that allows you to defy the greater will and keep your runes upon death. Number 2, Grand Merchant. For the Elden Ring players who have beat the game time and time again, this mod is very similar to a mod for Dark Souls 3, but even easier. With this mod, you can easily get any item in the game, from legendary weapons all the way to spirit summons, and the convenience doesn't stop there. The mod gives this treasure trove of items to the very first vendor you meet in the game, Kale. This essentially gives you access to some of the rarest items that you can only acquire in the late game or through playing the game a certain way. The mod author has even added an option to make all of these items craftable, which means you can craft anything you want on the fly with ease. Number 1, seamless co-op mod. No Elden Ring mod list is complete without this gem of a mod. This mod by LukeYui allows you to play with up to 3 friends or phantoms throughout the entirety of the game. In the standard version of Elden Ring, only 2 players are allowed to join at certain segments in the game, which were typically boss fights. This mod changes that to allow a whole squad of 4 tarnished to conquer the lands between together from start to finish. The mod even upgraded other parts of the game, such as eliminating fog walls, synchronized map markers during gameplay, and even saving shared game progression for all players. Currently, this mod is in its beta stages, but it is definitely a mod that should be watched closely for future updates. Do you guys agree with this list, or is there a mod that you think shouldn't have been included, or even a mod that was snubbed? Let me know down in the comments below, and until next time, this is Spy Gaming, signing out.